Hi there, Matt Moretti from FlipKey back again with today's property manager advice video. I'm alongside my trusty partner Conor Crimmins from our account management and sales team. Conor, today's question I have for you is, I'm a property manager and I think I'm doing a great job, but I just can't seem to grow my portfolio. I'm ready to take that next step. I'm ready to grow my business. What are some tips you have for me to get more properties into my portfolio and, of course, earn more revenue for myself and my company?
Yeah, it's a really good question. I mean, especially starting out, it's going to be tough. You don't want to go out to people and say, hey, I got this great company. You don't really have a name yet. So I think one of the biggest things is, at least at first, making sure that you have a brand, especially in your region, that people know. Get your name out there, whether that's just setting up an office in the center of town, putting signs and posters up, things like that, that people know that you are a reputable business. They want to see that branding, and they want to put their house with someone, one, who they know is going to make the money, but also who's going to represent their home in a good way. Because this is their home. They've put hundreds of thousands of dollars into this home. They want to generate revenue off it, but they also want to make sure that it's kept up and that they can actually trust you. So branding and building that trust is kind of a big thing. Another aspect, kind of growing your inventory, I would suggest just go to the streets. Start talking to people on the street. See if they know anyone who's looking to rent out their home. Ask around the community. I would really go out and just make sure that you're a part of that community where you're managing these homes as you start to build the inventory. You might run into someone, and this also comes down to constantly being on your game and constantly being professional. You don't know who you're talking to. If you run into someone, they might say, hey, I know 10 people who are trying to rent out their home. So even when you're starting out and you just have 5 properties, make sure you represent it yourself as a very reputable business and things like that. And I mean, the inventory is going to start to come. Another thing I would definitely suggest is, this might be a little weird at first, talk to the bigger competitors in the area. People, in the end of the day, people love talking about themselves and bragging about their companies. Mm-hmm. So walk up to them and say, hey, if you wouldn't mind, I'd love to sit down, get a cup of coffee with you, and talk to you about how you grew your inventory. People, if someone has 200 properties they manage in the area, they might love sitting down with you and telling you how they got those 200 properties. And industry knowledge is something that doesn't come by easy, but it's extremely, extremely useful.
That's great. Very smart. Thanks for the advice, Conor, and thank you for watching. Till next time.